Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I haven't made a video for a while, but here's a sketchbook that I finished maybe a couple of weeks ago. I haven't been making any videos because, you know what, I just felt like I'm going to have a little break from drawing. I love drawing, and once I kind of do it, I find it hard to stop, which is not a bad thing. But yeah, I just haven't been drawing a lot recently, so I haven't really felt too motivated. But here it is. If you have never watched one of my sketchbook videos before, I got these little, it's just a little notebook from a shop in the UK called Flying Tiger. And they sell all sorts of little knickknacks and stuff, but they sell sketchbooks. And I don't know if they still have them because I got them a while ago. It was a pack of 7 days of the week. But this is it. They're cheap. It probably cost me about £2 or £3 for the whole pack. So it's cool. So here we go. Yeah, so here's the front cover. Very nice. My Squirtle kind of character. Maybe he's like some sort of priest or warrior or something like that. Also drew these little daggers. Quite enjoy them. And here we go. The date. I started on the 26th of September. And that's it. I was watching a bit of Bad Friends. I was drawing some arms, some creatures, my shellback Squirtle character, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, actually, you know what? I know exactly what pen I used for this, and these are probably my favourite pens now. It's the Pentel Energel BL437R1 0.7. If you're a pen nerd, I enjoy a pen. So they're quite inky. They're a little bit. They feel a little bit cheap, but that's okay. It's okay, all right. And you'll see I kind of drew a lot of the same stuff, but also kind of different stuff. Drew an apple. I think I was looking at some Pokemon this day. There's a few little Pokemon hidden around here. Little Dragonite head and whatever that is. Can't remember. Wigglypuff, Jigglymuff, something like that. Some sort of zombie character. Some spaceman smashed up helmet. And then I was drawing these little guys. They were inspired by another artist that drew some Squirtles and stuff. But the way I drew it didn't end up looking so much Squirtle. I like this guy's hat, kind of headdress thing, kind of ceremonial in a way. Some crazy beat tools. This was like a Lugia thing, but I didn't draw the head, I just drew like the body. Kind of like how that turned out. Not super happy with the feet, but that's okay. It's part of the journey. But yeah, I haven't been doing a ton of drawing. I've just been doing other stuff. I like how this one turned out. Kind of like a little scene. Just these guys more. Yeah, like what could they be looking at? Maybe they're looking at, I don't know, a job that they have to do, or there's some enemies coming, or I don't know, who knows. Just I like that, how you draw something, or maybe like a part of a story. You don't give like all of the details. You leave some of the details to the reader or the viewer to decide what they want the story to be in their mind. Not super happy with how these things turned out. Some Lugia kind of ish characters. I kind of like just drawing a little whatever like that sometimes. Again, a star thing, I don't know what that is. I don't like that. But it's not all good. Yeah, more robot arms. This crazy big character. I don't know. I probably draw a ton of these robot arms and hands throughout. Swords. Little Agumon head. They're my go-to things most of the time. Hopefully you guys have been good and you're living your slightly above average life. A character. I got inspired by a artist on Instagram called Panel Per Day. Recommend checking out his stuff. It's very good. He's also on his, well, I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I just like to support artists that I like. On his Coffee, I don't know if it's Coffee or Ko-fi page, he has the pen that he uses for Procreate, and it's just a super basic. It's almost like using one of these. There's no like pen variation to it, and it's just super basic. And I can't remember if I messaged him or commented on one of his videos one day saying like, do you just use that one? And he said for the line work, yes, because it takes away the kind of like the procrastination of using so many different pens and materials and whatever else. So it just makes you get on with the drawing. Don't think too much about it, just get ink on the page. A couple of characters again. This guy's very hairy. He's got kind of like chicken feet. Kind of like him though. Bit different. Using a different red pen. I know what pen that is. I'll show you. Why not? It's my hot dog pencil case. I'll show you. It is this pen, but not this colour. It's a Micron PN. They're pretty good. You know, I actually really like them. I might leave that one out. Have a little play with it another time. What else have I been doing? I've been doing some decorating, some DIY, just putting shelves up and coat racks and fun stuff like that. It's only 27 days till Christmas today, depending on how you count it. So that's exciting. Finished Christmas shopping nearly. I need to buy my girlfriend one thing, and that's about it. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to Christmas and the holidays and whatever you celebrate. Drawing some swords, some robot arms. I like drawing I like putting like a little shadow on things, just like super subtle. Nothing crazy. I like it. I've been doing a little bit of digital art. So if you look at my Instagram, but I've also been thinking about completely getting rid of Instagram because I just don't think I just think we're in a time right now where social media and things like that, they're taking over people's lives. And I catch myself sometimes being on social media and just think like, I've just been sitting here for like, I don't know, 15 minutes or whatever, scrolling, looking at nothing. And if you think about it, you probably can't remember the last 2 posts that you looked at. Chances are you can't often remember the last few posts that you posted. So I just think it's a big waste of time, to be honest. But I really like YouTube. But I wouldn't really count YouTube as a social media. It is technically, I guess, but it's, I don't know, it just feels a bit more personal to me. Anyway, here's some arms and some little dinosaur head guys and stuff. This guy, I like this guy. On my Xbox, my I don't know what you call it, like your profile picture kind of thing. It's got a similar nose to that, but I can't remember where that drawing is, but I really like it. Clearly, I wasn't in the mood for drawing this day. Just drew a couple of bits and then just kind of quit. But that's all right. Sometimes I'm not in the mood. I think the further I get through this, you kind of see that I was drifting off a little bit. I wasn't really feeling it. I like drawing these little structures in the land, little bits and bobs. They're inspired by an artist called Danny Diaz. Check him out on Instagram. His stuff's, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of rustic. That's the word I'd give it. I like this guy's knife. Looks like maybe it's more like a shiv, like he's kind of made it himself. Yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but on my laptop that was here, but now it's over there. Yeah, I don't like this drawing at all, so let's just skip past that. I've started writing a little book on my laptop, and it's I haven't really got a name for it, but at the minute I'm kind of calling it Bunko and the Shiny Thing. And it's basically about a little Squirtle Bunko shellback. I call it a shellback because Squirtle, but that would be copyrighted kind of stuff. He's just like a lonely little character, just living a boring standard life, and he sees a shiny thing, and it's kind of going to guide him on a unintentional adventure. And I don't really know. Like, I was talking to someone at work the other day, and they were saying that if you write a book, you should have a plan and a mind map, and you set out your characters and blah blah blah, all this. And they're probably right because they read tons of books. But I'm not a big reader. I've just been reading a book recently and got my eye on a few more. But I like these guys with the different markings on their face and stuff. I might do a bit of drawing after this. Yeah, so I just thought I'm not going to do any plan or anything. I'm just going to type. I'm going to try and be a little bit expressive. Going to try and be myself. Go on these little rants that I like to go on. Like when I'm doing these, I start chatting about whatever. I like this thing. It could be like some sort of wand or a staff or a creature, like a face hugger. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. No, not like the face hugger, but the thing that bursts out of the belly. But yeah, just drawing and stuff. Some sort of king. I like him, but this hand looks a little bit weird. I'm also in a different room today, so if the video sounds differently, because I'm right next to a wall, there's not a lot in this room. We've sorted out the spare little bedroom, so I've got a desk in here and a few other bits. Because my girlfriend snores tremendously, so I do not enjoy the snoring. As I'm sure some of you snore or receive snoring. Oh, I like this guy. He's super cute. Look how tiny he is. Squeezy, squeezy. But I'm feeling good. I had a couple of cream eggs earlier. Do you have cream eggs in America? Anyone who's American, comment below. Do you have cream eggs? If not, I recommend finding some and trying them. They're good. White cream eggs. Usually they only come out at Easter, but my local shop has white cream eggs at the minute. Next page. Oh, loads of different knives and stuff. I like this. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I have the pen in my little pencil case. It might be in my bag. Yeah, I don't have it at the minute. But I'll tell you a different pen that I enjoy using. This one. The Energel, something, Pentel Energel. I think it's actually like, it's the same as this one, but just like a different edition or something. Very, very similar. Let's put it to the test. Look, line. That one feels a little bit thinner, and that one feels a little bit more flowy. Very nice, scientific, boring. Little 2-finger hand, bit alien. I just like creating stuff, yeah. But I want to be able to create something a bit more finished. There's like a Squirtle kind of thing up there. Quite like that. There's also another artist that popped into my mind right now called Spudonky. It's like Spud Donkey. Only the one D though. I recommend checking out his stuff. It looks kind of scratchy, kind of rushy, but then on his YouTube that he doesn't upload on anymore, unfortunately, he's got a couple of his processes, and it's not actually as quick as it looks. But his stuff, I don't know, it's just, you know, you see certain styles and they just kind of speak to you. So yeah, Bunks. Yeah, I like this page. I like this guy. He's cool. Oh, I really like this thing. I drew something else like that. Maybe, you know, I've got another sketchbook that I ripped apart. I didn't like rip it, like smash it up or anything. I just ripped the cover off because I didn't like it would open up like this, but then you'd have to like hold it because how the binding was. So I ripped the front page and the back page off, and I just would tear one page off at a time to use it. But I haven't drew using that. You know what, actually, it's right next to me. Oh no. Yeah, it is. It's like this. I've actually nearly finished. There's hardly any pages left. There's maybe, I don't know, 12, 15. But it's just like that. And yeah, I've got quite a lot of drawings. So when you know what, I might just stick with that one, and then instead of doing a sketchbook, a lunchtime sketchbook doodles like this, and another one at home, I might just have one sketchbook because then I'll get through them quicker. And that one, there's a lot of drawings that I really like in that one. So I'm going to share that next. But it's not finished yet, so who knows. The sketchbook was about 300 pages, maybe 200, something like that. What's that? But yeah, there's a lot of drawings that I like in that. So that would be nice to share. I also found another artist on YouTube recently, but I can't remember what his name is, and I'm recording with my phone, so I can't share. But his style is spot on, exactly what I like. You know what, I might comment on some of his videos saying like, how can I like take my art further? Because his YouTube channel isn't massive. He's got about maybe 40,000-50,000 subscribers, so hopefully he would reply. And I feel like I can relate to him a little bit more because he's got a similar style to mine. He's a little bit older. I don't know, maybe like mid to late 30s. Maybe not. I can't remember his name, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, big arms, some sort of sewing thing going on. Sometimes when I don't know what to draw, I'll just draw some little lumpy bumpy shapes and stuff. I like that. It's like a shield but with some pieces. I like this guy's like dribbly. Is it like it's fur or is it some dribble? Who knows? I like this guy. There's another artist now that is called on Instagram. I can't remember exactly, but if you search something like this, it would probably come out. It's called like D20 plus modifier, something like that. It might be D20 modifier, something like that. But he does a lot of like Dungeons and Dragons style, I don't know, commissions and artwork and stuff like that. And that was inspired by him, like the little underbite jaw kind of thing. Really recommend checking him out. I like the way he does hands, kind of just very simple. I think a lot of people overthink hands, but I just try to keep it dead simple. This pen was a chunky one. What was it? I don't think I have it in the pencil case. It might be in my bag. Oh no, I do have it. I think it's this one, the V sign pen. It's quite nice to use because it's quite chunky, so you feel like you can block out big areas quite quickly. But a small page like this, for comparison, this is like the back of my phone, so it's phone case. Yeah, a chunky pen like that, probably not the best for this. Plus, it leaks through quite a bit, so then I had to do like cover up bits and stuff. I don't have to, but you know what I mean. Just drew some stairs with a lot of overgrowth. But like I was saying, the more I got through the sketchbook, probably the last third or something, you can see how I was kind of like being a bit more rushy, a bit scrappy. I just kind of wanted to, I don't know, I like drawing, but sometimes not in the mood, and I was making myself do it, which it's good and it's bad. I think if you want to be good at something, you need to do it all the time, even when you don't want to do it. But sometimes I think a break is good. So like these stairs, that's not good. So I clearly just stopped. Yeah. Also, when I don't know what to draw, I'll tend to just draw my little Squirtle shellback character. Just a little character. Clearly wasn't too in the mood. Just kept it basic. Drew him and nothing else. And then I think the next one is the final one. But this final one I actually really like. Not so much the snake eating itself. Although the snake eating itself, I think it's called the... damn, I can't remember what it's called. But there's like a tattoo of a snake that's eating itself. And it's about renewing, reborn, relife, that sort of crazy stuff. And I think I might get it on me. I haven't got any tattoos, but I would like to get some. But yeah, I uploaded this on my Instagram. I called it Love Stump. Take that as you want, but... just thought these little love hearts all floating about and just like a big stumpy swampy tree. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this sketchbook tour, and yeah, leave a comment, subscribe, blah blah, all that fun stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one. Okay, bye, love you, bye.